Madam Chairperson, fellow Toastmasters, and honorable guests, and especially Michael, it's a pleasure to evaluate you. And your objectives were to show sincerity and honesty, which I can think everyone here would agree you came across very sincere and honest, with a very touching story, a story that I can relate to at least 6 times in my life. So I knew every aspect of it and what you went through. It's a very difficult thing to go through. Many of you here are babies, so you've never probably had the opportunity of seeing life in all its forms and also the going out. But it's nice to listen to someone's personal story. It makes you feel a little bit closer to them. And when you commented in the beginning, men should cry, well, all I could think of is that over the years, people who have divorced their husbands and whatnot, the one thing that comes up all the time, they think men should show their feelings more. Well, they don't realize that older men are brought up differently than the young people today. The older man does not share and show his feelings the same way that the younger people do. At least this is what I have observed. But that does not mean to say they don't love you. You have to know psychology. You gotta know it with your children, you gotta know it with your husband. The psychology is how he shows his love. That's what, there were 2 women, I could have throttled them. Their husbands adored them, but they didn't realize it, and you couldn't tell them, they wouldn't listen. It's what you do to show your love and how you read one another, right? And that is so true about, it is all right to cry, because it washes away the grief. And there is one thing I would like to say, and this is, I hope I won't offend you, but it would put this group right on the map. And it's something that I've known since I was 16. And it's, if you were to come up here and the next time you speak, you would wear a jacket, come up with a jacket on, and if we go to the corporate club in Brampton, we should put on a jacket and look really smart. Even if you wear jeans, just put a nice jacket on the top. Red stands for joy. If you want people to be joyful, wear something red, but don't be too flashy, and don't, if you're a woman, don't be too sexy. They'll be too involved watching you with her. No, this is very important, because when I was 16, I had to do a speech in front of a home and school, and I was aware, even though I was very young, that I wanted to look the image. I saved and scrimped to get an outfit that would look professional and just right. I had to be just right. Well, I won that speech contest, and it led me to getting a grant for a lot of money to go to university, because I spoke in front of the home and school and all the trustees. So don't underestimate what you might do. And I look forward to your next speech, Michael.